specifically made for this computer so that way I could play this game.
Steve, that was
You mean the poison that we made specifically for Kuzco to go into Kuzco's drinks?
Right, poison. Poison specially
Poison.
chosen to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Cusco's
That's
That
poison.
God, I fucking
Yes,
love that actor.
poison. Got you covered. Great. You just pour it in this drink,
What?
and I'll kill you toast, and he'll be dead before dessert. Which is a real shame, because it's gonna be delicious.
I'm just saying, Leo.
Boom, bam,
you-
baby. I am
you-
one hungry. I can quote that whole stinking movie, yo.
I've only
You
watched it
and
like
Nathaniel.
1.5 times.
That is an excellent Halloween.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes,
And then one of your children can be the squirrel, another can be the balloon, and the third can be the needle.
Get out of here, 7 tabs of Starfinder things because everything's hard in that game.
Oh my gosh, I felt so bad when everyone was like, I took 2 minutes to level up. And I'm like, why does it take me so long to level up in every single thing that I do? Oh, it's because I don't actually look at things. I just see, we're going to level up soon. And I go, cool. And that's it.
Hey, Badger.
Yeah?
So, you got the message that Dano is dropping the game for a few months, right?
Yeah. Understandably.
Yeah.
Very, very sorry to hear about what happened to his cousin.
Yeah, that really sucks.
It really sucks.
I'm really bad with like being relatable to people in those situations, but I do feel bad for him.
Yeah.
But Jeremy hit me up and he wants to get a game going.
Oh.
I was thinking about taking that time slot for a little while. I was wondering if you would want to join in. I don't even know what I'm doing yet, if I'm doing anything.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
But I'm
if
just
there's something
thinking
to do
about that time slot.
if there's something to do in that time slot, I would be down.
Yeah,
Which D&D do you play, dude?
too much.
Do you play every night?
It
No,
is.
but I do play 7 times a week.
Go, Bella.
Mr. Scan.
You realize that, Steven, that once this game store opens, the amount of D&D you will be playing will probably go down.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be honest, that Monday game, like, I'm probably going to do something short if I pick it up.
Right.
But that Monday game, I'm not really staying in after. Like, I don't even know if he kicks it back up if I'm going to be in there anymore. Before all the cousin stuff happened, I was thinking that I do play too much and I really got to drop a game.
Switch.
And, like, that
Yeah, sure,
one
if you want me
game
to.
was, like, the one I could drop.
Yes.
Right. I just don't want you to be like, yeah, let's do this. And then me be like, about all those things that you love and enjoy, you're not allowed to have them anymore. But-
Yeah. But yeah, no, anything I would do for a Monday would be like
broke our hose at
something
least the
close
first
to like a
5 feet
short
of it.
adventure.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I had to get underneath the lawnmower and untangle it from the blades.
What?
I just don't know if I want to do Pathfinder 2nd Edition, Starfinder, or stay with D&D 5e, but find like a module that's not written by wizards. I might do the latter. Because if Jeremy and Nick want to play, they don't know anything else but 5e, and they barely know 5e.
Pathfinder. You already got Starfinder. You already got 5th.
But I like Starfinder.
Oh, really?
I do. Dude, you just got like a fucking plus
surprised?
7 to damage at like level 3. Like, that's
I
amazing.
know.
That's
Well,
fucking
no,
sick.
Because you know what my thing is with this is I still haven't like adapted to the Starfinder thing. I also
Yeah.
don't like things being hard just because they just want it to be hard.
Well, it's not
I'm
hard
like-
because they wanted to be hard. They just wanted to have more rules for things that you can physically do. But also, D&D 5e is a much watered down product of what it used to be when AD&D and 3.0 and 3.5 was a thing. Like 3.5 at level 12, you can just fucking chokeslam a god to death.
Well, all I'm saying is you already have Starfinder and D&D, so why don't you just do a Pathfinder thing, and then we can fall in love with Pathfinder? Because
I
I
want
like
to do
Starfinder.
Pathfinder 2e, but I don't know if I can just do like a Monday game. If those two jokers are going to be in it, I think I have to do 5e.
Scandra's here.
Everybody,
Hello,
hush.
Mr.
Climb into your quarters.
Everyone hide.
He mustn't know we were talking shit about him.
Well, good session, guys.
Well.
Leah coming up with an idea to freeze that innkeeper and shut him into a million pieces, and then using one of his fingers to stab Scandra while he wasn't here was a genius
perfect plan.
method. Perfect
Oh my
plan.
god, you guys are drunk right now, huh?
What
I
happened
mean-
to the innkeeper?
Oh, Ray, I told Steven
Great.
that I have let a spider live in my bathroom for at least 3 months now and have done nothing to it. I've let it live.
I'm proud of
I'm
that.
very, very proud of you.
I knew you would be. I'm just staring at it like, I have a friend who'd be very mad at me if I killed you.
I mean, like, if you think about it, a lot of the spiders in your home have lived their whole lives in your home. You take them and put them outside, they have no idea what's going on out there. They're like, what the fuck is this? I'm gonna die.
Well, that's okay, because that's where they belong, is outside. And if they die, that's their own fault.
We have like, I don't even countless spiders in that bathroom. We just see a different one every day.
Listen,
Oh my god.
I do not endorse this pro spider propaganda on my stream. I am an
Your
Australian.
spiders actually have hit dice, okay?
Yeah.
Our spiders don't.
This is like
Your
that
spiders
episode.
have constitution saves.
Okay, so this is like that episode of Peppa Pig. There was an episode of Peppa Pig where, like, Peppa was like, oh yeah, spiders are friends. They had to ban that episode in Australia because it's like, no, children, do not approach spiders. They can actually kill you. Please don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's rethink this. If you're an Australian resident, please educate yourself.
Tell them about the spider spray, Badger.
Yeah, I have to
have, like-
protectively spider spray my house once a year because otherwise my house would be crawling with spiders of various description. And I'm arachnophobic,
I
so
would
I
seriously
can't
die.
be down with that.
How are you arachnophobic and you live in the most dangerous place?
I know.
I'm pretty sure that there are spider snakes where you live. Like,
She
I don't
didn't
even know at
ask
this
to be
point.
born in Australia. She wasn't
Well,
like.
technically I was
yeah,
born in
like-
Sweden, but yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's. I forgot you have a dual citizenship, right?
I don't have dual citizenship, but
Oh.
I was gonna say, stop being even more cool. That'd be great. Stop.
Fucking Swedes. I mean, what?
Right. And I did an IRL side quest today
Yeah, what'd you do?
because I was doing errands, and on the walk back, this old lady in a walker came up to me, and she was like, "Can you help me call the Park and Recreation Department to pick up this spilled trash on the docks? It's getting into the water."
oh my god, a literal quest giver.
And then I hovered my hand over the accept button and pressed it, and then I helped her pick up the trash.
Hey.
You know what? You earned a good noodle card today. So you could take that.
How much?
By the
gold
way,
did you get?
Steve, there is
I didn't get any gold. It was just a pure XP quest.
Oh, okay. Those are good sometimes.
Only sometimes though.
Steve, just back on the topic for a second. It is a spider that looks like a snake that looks like a spider in order to catch flies. It's called the Iranian spider-tailed viper, I think.
Is it called the Nope? Because I'm down for that.
I'm gonna have to show you sometime. It's pretty cool. Like, it moves its tail to look like a spider, like walking around, so birds will come like fly and try to catch it, and then he just grabs the birds.
We have
Yeah,
different
that's
definitions
fucked
of what cool is.
Evolution, baby. Evolution's pretty damn cool.
Evolution is a mystery.
Unraveling the history.
Do you see those memes where it's like what you
The evolution?
is, and it's like butterflies getting stronger to punch fucking birds in the face, but instead it's like butterflies evolving to look like a pile of shit so birds don't find it appealing.
Yeah.
Is that why they look like that?
It's either they evolve to look like something unappealing, or they evolve to look like a predator. Like
There's like a caterpillar that can look like a vine snake, so that things won't attack it. So that's an example of that kind of camouflage. Can literally make itself look like the head of a snake.
it's pretty fucking cool.
It's pretty wild.
No.
I'm just afraid of how ballsy like the huntsman spider is, where like, or whatever spider, I forgot where it was, where they just like make like a Vietnamese style hole and then just jump out at their fucking prey.
Oh, funnel
Like,
web
we don't even
spiders.
fucking need webs. We're just gonna
Yeah, that'd be a funnel web spider here. I think there are other types of trapdoor spider, but like funnel web spiders, those are the ones that actually have killed people in the past. Not recently, because people know to avoid them. But yeah, Sydney funnel web spiders.
I just imagine them walking
serious.
around with a fucking Glock, like that guy's gonna fucking die. Click clack.
Yeah. No, but Sydney funnel web spiders are actually, because they're where people live. They're in Sydney.
Yeah.
And they're around people's homes and things. Like, so if you're like in your backyard, like picking up a log, gotta watch out for funnel web spiders. Or if you're in the laundry and like reaching into your laundry to like pick up clothes, there could be a funnel web spider in there, because they hide. They hide
I do
in
those
stuff.
things all the time.
Please don't tell me they're dangerous.
They are. They're the poisonous ones. So there's two.
No.
There's sort of two ones. There's really two spiders in Australia that have venom that has been known to kill people. Not recently because of like anti-venom, but it's the Sydney funnel web spider and the redback spider. The redback spider is like a black widow. So it's exactly like a black widow. And the funnel web spider is a trapdoor spider.
Jesus.
Meanwhile, I let out a loud scream when I see a small, harmless spider crawling up my desk.
Yeah.
I would be awful for you guys. Like
It's
I think
very
a
rare
bug-
to have spiders over here that big.
Oh,
Or
everywhere. But you see, the only reason I am not like cautious is because we don't have fucking venomous spiders out here.
Yeah, no.
Right. I understand that.
Most of our spiders could barely even break the skin. Like, we have literally no chance of turning into Peter Parker in the shit.
I understand that, but I am also still arachnophobic and don't want giant, even non-venomous spiders inside my house.
Well, when you live in the land of extreme difficulty, yeah, I would be arachnophobic.
Because
But when you live over here,
Yeah.
where they're just like little tiny bitches, like level 1 slimes, like it's not bad.
See, huntsman spiders aren't dangerous, but they're massive and terrifying. So, like, I don't like huntsman spiders. I have a very big aversion to them. They're like
Aren't
tarantula
those
sized.
also the spiders that like basically do necrotic damage to your body?
I don't know if they can actually do damage to humans. I know, like, brown recluses that you have over there definitely
Yeah,
can.
recluse. Oh my god, I've seen
That's
like
not
a
the only
picture of
one that we
recluse
have out
damage,
here.
and
I don't actually think, in all fairness, that huntsman spiders are in any way dangerous to humans, but they inflict psychic damage on me by their sheer size.
yeah, I mean, like, I imagine anything that can like jump out at that, especially on you, like you could just die of a heart attack. Like that's it.
If the spider is like big enough that it's like comparable to like the facehugger from Alien, you know, like okay, like you know, if it could hug your face with how big its legs are, psychic damage from looking at it.
Yeah, our biggest spiders are the size, or well, yeah, and it's very rare, but our biggest spiders are the size of a D20.
Not necessarily. There was a huge spider in the bathroom the other day. But I mean, those are like daddy long legs. Like they're big, but they're
Yeah, daddy long legs technically aren't even spiders. I think they're
Yeah,
a
I'm not
different
sure
class.
if they are. They're like sort of like
They don't
fake
got enough
arachnids.
legs, right? The fake arachnid.
Right? It's just that thing from that like old 2D game where you use a child to run through the darkness and that one spider just impales you. Like that's what a daddy long leg is.
Yeah, if all
I really
spiders,
wish I remember that game name.
if all spiders were that small, I would probably be okay, despite being arachnophobic. The other spiders that I'm happy to leave alone are garden spiders. You know, the ones that like are like they're kind of like black and yellow, and they just sort of make a cross shape in their web.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Yeah,
Glad somebody
garden
else did it.
spiders. Like, so they're like decently big, but they never ever come into the house. They just chill in the garden, and they're very obvious. I'm cool with those spiders. I'm not scared of them, even though I'm arachnophobic. They've never once bothered me. The only problem is sometimes you can like walk into like an old web, but there's no spider in it by that time, so it's fine.
Every time you walk through the woods and like you go into an old web, you immediately become a karate master. It's great. It's like +1 annoyance, +12 karate skill for 6 seconds. Oh
Oh my
man.
goodness. No, spiders, I almost threw my phone in the fire one time running from a spider outside. Like, no.
I don't think I could ever throw like an $800 object at anything.
I was just so scared. That's like literally what happened. I was like, oh my gosh, there's a spider. I just threw my phone. And my husband's like, you realize that your phone is literally right next to like the fire. And I'm like, I don't care. There was a spider. And it could have been
Starts
on me.
boiling.
I got a new phone anyway. So.
That's good. Don't they have like aren't you guys covered for accidents if it's caused by a spider, Badger? Did you say that one day?
Yes, actually. So there have been cases, because the one thing about huntsman spiders, this is the one way that they are dangerous to humans, is they like are able to like crawl through cracks despite their size, and they are known to get into cars. So you'll be like on the highway, freeway, driving along, and a huntsman spider will like fall out of your sun visor, and then people panic and crash their car. You are not at fault if that happens, because that's involuntary. It's the same way as if you were stung by a bee in your car and you like panicked, like because a bunch of bees got into your car. It's totally involuntary. You know, you're not at fault.
I would die. Oh my gosh,
Like,
I would die.
I think
would-
people have been killed. That's the only way people have been killed by huntsman spiders, is from them causing car accidents.
Oh my God.
I would love to visit Australia one day, but like every time I
No.
hear about what you guys have over there, I just don't. Like, it's like pros. Well, there's badger, and that's really cool. And like, it seems like it's sunny and awesome, and everybody talks with a great accent. And then it's like cons. Everything over there is scary and gonna murder you. I feel like if I ever look at a fucking koala, it's just gonna like spread like 8 more legs and like make like a hissing sound. Like, I don't know.
Well, that's a drop
Man.
bear. That'd be a drop bear.
Fucking drop bears might.
She's like, no, not that bear. This other type of bear would totally do that. And it's like,
Also, wanting to go to Australia is a lot coming from the guy who's pretty much allergic to the sun.
I am. I'm like, I burn in the winter, you know?
That is
So-
true.
No,
Our
you
sun,
do
our
not.
sun is meant to be stronger here. Although I don't know how true that is, if that's just people are outside more. But our sun is meant to be stronger in Australia.
I mean, at one point, I used F to reflect light back up to the sun, so
Yeah.
I worked. D&D, right?
Oh yeah, that's a
Right.
thing we do.
Are we streaming?
that's the thing we do.
Yeah, we're streaming. That whole spider
right.
conversation was streamed.
At least we talked about something.
Yeah.
Versus awkward silence.
That happens. Look, I mean, like, we're all friends here, but at the end of the day, like, we're all awkward nerds. We don't have the best social skills.
I'm like, oh wait, you're a person. How do I talk to you?
It's
Spend
like
all my
we
social
say about a
energy
couple
on that.
things and then hang out for a while.
I spent all my social energy on that old lady.
That old lady. I'll bring her pick up trash. You didn't
Old
even
lady
get gold
quests
for it.
are the best quests.
I just like imagine Rennie being like, "Of course I will help you start a fire. What are you doing?" And it's just what you do. Like,
This is how you get rid
Alternative
of
cleaning
trash, right?
methods.
I accepted the quest, and this is how you complete quests. You just
I'm surprised that she didn't give you $1 and be like, "Don't spend it in one place, honey."
what a sweet boy you are.
Pinch your cheeks.
My grandson would be.
She did call me really strong when I tied the garbage bag together.
Oh man. Last time an old lady called me really strong, I picked up 2 chairs instead of 1.
Oh.
You're so strong.
Awesome as fuck. Last side tangent from me, but we used to have this like really like I don't know, this really nice, crazy rich guy in Rhode Island, Roger Williams or whatever, I think. And he had this program where he went to like elementary schools, and he was also on like public service announcement commercials too. And he was like, "Be kind and be a Feinstein Junior Scholar."
Feinstein.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, I said Roger Williams.
Yeah, you
Feinstein.
did.
Whatever. Roger Williams is some sort of founder or some shit. I don't know. I'm thinking of the park. That's why. But Feinstein. Yeah, Feinstein. And he would be like, be a Feinstein Junior Scholar. And if you take this card, you can get like a discount on my theaters and get popcorn for free and go to the IMAX or whatever. And I don't know, but like it was always like a big thing about doing good deeds, and like that's where my morals come from. I'm lawful good now because some old rich guy came to my elementary school 50,000 times and handed us cards and promised us like discounted college and theaters.
I like that.
Right.
What a nice dude. He's
Yeah,
like the
he-
Rhode
and then
Island
he
Dolly
did-
Parton.
Yeah.
Rhode
And
Island.
he did like commercials and shit. Like sometimes you would go through basic ass cable TV and you would just see him there, like always be good to everybody. He would have his whole family there.
Yeah,
And they'd
yeah.
be like, see you later, alligator. And like his kid who's like 4 would be like, in long crocodile. And it's like they would laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead now.
Oh my god. Great. Yeah.
He was like 70 when I was like 5, so good on him.
His daughter does those. Well, used to do those commercials a few years ago. I haven't seen cable in a while, but
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, once I got the internet and YouTube, like I stopped watching TV altogether.
Well, yeah.
Like I'll go to Hulu or Netflix, but like I have not flipped over and saw like Montel Williams or like whatever is on during daytime TV.
The only time I see cable is when I visit my parents.
Right? It's like, who uses TV anymore? Like we have online entertainment for free to little no money. Especially if you just log into everybody else's
Unless,
account.
unless your internet provider overcharges you.
I haven't talked to Nick from the Michigan group in like a year, but I'm still using his Hulu account. Kid's so nice.
Ugh.
Anyway, so D&D, let's try that again. Take 2. Bow. Last we left off. Oh, my sound is not going through the right thing. I got distracted.
Meh.
Here we go. Now I could hear before the storm. The storm is now beforing very well. So last we left off, our party of heroes. I feel like I could say that. I feel like you guys have earned the title so far, or at least local heroes. Left the Shrine of Severus and had a heart-to-heart conversation, wherein right after that, a white dragon, the
That
one that they
cutscene happened.
recognized as Cryovane, landed right next to them. Through a blizzard of oak mysterious, walked out a familiar face to sing.
Cryon Bane.
Ion, yep. He fell. And almost after saying a few words to him about assassinating some of the party, he burned a mark in his chest and left. Sink, kind of keeping that part to himself after being healed, accompanied the rest of the group over to Falcon's Lodge, where on the way there were a couple more fire heart-to-hearts. And when the party got here, they got drunk, and Sink talked to a local herbalist about a lot of poisons. But we're going to pick up. I believe that last directly we left off, Sink just dropped off a very, very drunk gnome into bed. And the question is, what are the rest of you guys doing as you hang out in this tavern and or return from dropping off the small one into the bed?
I'm just still chilling at the bar. Probably have one more drink.
If you guys do wish to just turn in, let me know. But if you guys are trying to do something of note, yeah, also let me know. LMK, my dudes.
Scan's just gonna go up to Thanaga.
You do that.
Listen, Thanaga. Have a seat. Have a seat. So he pats on the floor next to him.
Like you guys are in perfectly good chairs. He just pats on the floor.
I sit
The floor's a little sticky.
Listen, I know you've been dealing with losing all of your precious memories and life experiences.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel bad for you, so I figured I'd do you a favor and just fill you in on everything that you forgot.
Okay.
Okay, so it all started many, many years ago. When you were a small...
Flashback.
It was in the city of Tall Towers, and you were a small child, left orphaned alone in the middle of the road.
We see a city of tall towers. Nothing but tall towers around. People are walking by, and a little baby half-orc that's green sits in the middle of the road sucking her thumb with a teddy bear.
Until I spotted that child and walked over and decided to take you in as my own.
Out
and
of the
train you.
crowd, a heroic goblin steps out, light shining around him, broad-chested, walks up to the child and takes it.
And I raised you to be a very smart and powerful, whatever you are. And
A montage goes by of a baby playing with blocks, and then a baby, or actually a toddler in school, as a goblin points to a board and starts writing down things. And then all of a sudden, a montage of 7 different classes with beginning like abilities and spells go by as he trains whatever she is.
I just imagine like the Hercules montage.
Oh yeah, very much. There's like a crowd of like gospel singers as well. This is great. I'm watching Hercules after this. No one's stopping me.
Okay.
basically, Thirdago, what I'm trying to get to is that I'm your father figure, and you got to do what I say. Because it's
Flash
what's
forward
best.
to a sunny, slightly windy day. We see a porch and a tree line, and Thurnaga walks out of a small wooden shack over to a rocking chair, and we see a goblin with a bad wig and mustache and glasses on, and goes, "Come here, listen to your father." Come here, listen to your father.
He's wearing a flannel and jeans.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But by the way, am I so toes doing this? Because I love going along with this.
So you're my dad?
Yep. Well, adopted. Wait, how old are you?
A record scratches and we're back into the bar. We're not believing any of this shit.
I'm like, what am I, like 4? What are you, like?
So what do I call you, Dad? Mr. the Scange?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one. Okay. There's
Also,
my
hold on to this. Gives you the baby owl.
I take the baby owl.
The
It's
baby
adorable.
owl looks over at you and then like pecks you real quick and goes, "That's my marble."
That's your
What did
what?
I tell you about talking?
Ducks into its shell that's still halfway in like a fucking Togepi.
It's adorable. Thank you.
Yeah, don't let
My
it die.
best to take care of it. I take out a ration because I have plenty of them, and give it to the.
It bites the meat part of the ration out of your hands.
Watch out, it'll try to bite your fingers too. Shows hand that has like little bite marks all over it. Oh, also another thing is you gotta give me all your money.
Why?
Because I'm the leader and your father.
You know, now that you bring that up, I actually had like a vision or a flashback saying that I was
What?
leader of Team Green.
Oh, that. Okay, so you see, this is why context is important, because that was when we were going like, oh, hey, I feel bad for Tanaga. Let's make her the leader for a little bit so she feels better.
Oh no! Oh,
But originally, if you would have just flashbacked a little more, you would have seen that I was the leader, and then I'm the leader right now again.
Okay. But here's what I don't get. Why are we called like Team Green? Like not everybody's green.
Yeah, I don't know. I never agreed to that.
Okay. So, I may not know a lot of things, but I don't feel like I should give you all my money because I feel like I should at least pay for my drinks.
Well, that's the thing is like we're so okay. So you also don't have your memory, so it's understandable that you wouldn't know this, but we're kind of respected heroes here, so we actually don't need to even pay for anything.
Says who? Who's in charge here anyway? I look around. Like somebody help me.
As you look around, seeing Eve drink,
A man comes in.
and you guys on the floor doing your weird flashback thing, a man walks through the door. A tall, handsome, brunette, short-haired man who has a bird on his shoulder. And he looks over and is like, "There you guys are. I have heard that there were some heroes in my lodge."
Scangelo wiggles his eyebrows. See?
I can only picture you doing like the Jack Black School of Rock eyebrow wiggle.
My face gets all red. Who's that?
You
And
you remember at this point a man named Falcon, and you remember
Yes.
all the fights that happened over here, and you remember a little bit of flirting,
oh,
and then your cheeks get super red.
her cheeks are so red.
I thought you said her teeth gets red. I'm like, what?
My teeth,
Yeah, that's
my
how
gums just
orcs
start bleeding.
blush.
Right?
They just get gingivitis.
I have to say, I haven't brushed my teeth in a while, but thanks for noticing. Gee. Oh my
So
god.
he
I
walks
quickly
over.
get up off the floor and like brush myself up and like
I don't mean to pry, but Thurnaga and I mean, I guess. What were you doing on the floor of the bar?
he just told me that he's my father.
He looks over and stares at you two. And in his head, he goes over the montage, but everything's slightly off and different. So he shakes it off. And he's like, okay,
You wouldn't get it.
I don't. So what brings you back to my neck of the woods? And weren't there one more of you?
2 more.
2 more? Where's the that excitable awesome Devilman fighter and that short armored folk that is also a really cool fighter, and I don't know how to explain these guys.
No clue who the fuck you're talking about.
Maybe
I
3 more?
trying to sink. And
Wait, who's the third one?
who's the third one?
Yeah, I'm already in the bar. Never mind.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're in the bar. Just-
I was like,
just
did they
drink it.
forget about me?
No, that's why he said 2 more. I'm confused. But I'm gonna be like, they went to bed.
Oh,
Whether they went to bed together, I don't know.
well, if so, good for them.
Yeah.
But yes, what brings you over here in my neck of the woods?
Hmm. We're going this way for something. I'm looking around like frantically because I have no idea what to say. Because I'm like, my mind has nothing in it.
We're killing dragons.
Yes, I finally seen that thing hovering around the woods lately. It
Apparently
seems
it's
to be
a
getting
dude.
ballsier and flying closer to here. But know that if it does, we have plenty of arrows that will find its target.
I tell Falcon, yeah, that dragon apparently is a dude, and like our devil guy like knows him, like that's his dad or something.
He now pictures the dragon and a demon, and then like a bed shaking, and then like a baby demon popping out, and he's like, I don't get that either.
Yeah, I'm just finding all this stuff out too. It's all new for me because I lost my brain or soul or stuff.
He kind of like squints over at you. He's like, "It's this. You do seem different, but I thought that this was a joke, maybe."
No, she got like her whole fucking thing got like into a little like a jet, and then went. Phew.
Yeah, I was told that my soul was put in like a little stone, and now it's gone.
Huh.
Whoops.
Whoops.
What? So, do you guys have an idea about how to fix that? I mean, a beautiful soul like yours shouldn't be locked up in a gem somewhere. You can tell he's doing this weird flirting thing.
I
It's
just
a weird
giggle
thing.
nervously, and I'm like, "What was that?" I'm sorry.
I'm gonna roll a dice here.
I don't know how to.
He too blushes.
I don't know
let's-
what the custom is right now. I feel warm. Yes.
Let's I'm gonna grab a round of drinks, and then he
Okay.
looks over at Eve and he's like, and then we'll sit here at the table, and I mean, if I can help in any way, just let me know. And he goes off to grab a round of drinks.
They're not. I don't get why everyone here is always so thirsty.
In more than one way.
I was just gonna say, let me tell you. Yes. So I go over to Ray and I'm like, I need your help.
I put down my mug that I've been the whole time. What's up? What you need?
Well, first of all, that little green guy that's part of our group thing told me that he's my dad. But I feel like I shouldn't trust him. But I don't know.
You should not trust him.
Okay. Also, I feel warm around that man. What do I do? What's happening?
You feel what?
Warm?
Oh my god.
Oh no! Wait. You have to get their naga. The birds and the bees talk. Give her the talk.
Fuck. I start hyperventilating. I'm like, oh my god, this is.
Is it bad?
This is awkward.
Is it bad?
This is very awkward.
Should I not feel warm?
All right, I put my hands together. I'm like, okay, come sit.
I sit.
Okay, all right, okay. So this never happened to me before, but I'm pretty sure you like that guy.
What does that mean?
You guys, like when you had like your soul and stuff, like I'm sorry, I don't know how to explain this. You had like your soul and you guys kind of seemed like a little flirty, I think. I mean, social cues aren't my forte. Oh god, okay, where's Leston? I start like looking around. I'm like,
We went to bed with 6.
You look around and you don't see Leston or Sink.
There's
Speaking of,
There's like a gnome-shaped, like empty hole blinking where you saw her a couple of minutes ago.
smart. Ah, fuck.
This guy just still on the spot on the floor where he was before, just sitting there.
All right, so long story short, you two liked each other before you lost your soul, and half-orc and a human really love each other. Is he a human?
I have
Yeah.
no idea.
So when a half-orc
He's actually been a dragonborn this whole time.
when they really love each other,
We love each other.
and body temperature rises, and I don't know. And I just start chugging on my drink. Okay, just
Okay, so
all right.
should I drink more things and then?
You know what? That works for me. The more you drink, the less you feel like your heart is gonna bump out of your chest.
Okay. Is he expecting anything of me?
I don't know. Maybe ask him.
Okay. I get up and I go ask Falcon if he expects anything from me. I tell him
Jesus
basically
Christ.
everything that Ray said to me, and I was like,
So like you see me in the background, I have like that one bead of sweat. I wipe it off. I'm like, oof, okay.
So as you do that, we flash over to where Sync is. Sync, tell us what you're up to right now. Jeebus Christ.
most awkward encounters session. That's what this should be called.
Aaron, where are you? Ah, he's not.
Sync died.
Oh no!
Can you hear me?
We can now.
Okay, sorry,
Yeah,
I was talking.
okay.
I didn't know you guys can hear me. No, right now I have Leston over my shoulder. I'm kind of like helping her up. And
I thought that you already put her to bed.
no, I was walking her up. She's still awake, as far as I know. Is she out? Leston, are you
I
out,
thought
or
she
you
like
I'm not
swung at you like
unconscious.
once or twice, and then.
Oh, you're drunk out? Are you?
I'm not unconscious.
Oh, okay. Not unconscious. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just. Oh, you had a little much there, Leston. Let's get you to bed, and we'll get you to bed. Okay?
I can handle that.
Shh, don't worry. Don't fight. We're just gonna get you to bed. You silly. And I start taking her up to her room to drop her off.
Yeah, you do that. So you go up to the room, you drop her off in bed, and I mean, like a little bit of time is passing with what they're doing.
Yeah.
So, like, what do you do after you drop her off in the bed?
Well, Well, Sync is again very conflicted because his master told him that he needed to kill the small one.
Mhm.
So I'm just kind of looking at me. Leston, are you looking back at me?
Nope. Very
I
drunk.
didn't hear you. What was that, Leston?
Nope, I am very, very drunk.
You're very, very drunk. Okay.
Nice picture.
So, have you ever killed someone you cared about, Leston?
I've
And I know that you're drunk.
I'm gonna lower the music for this conversation.
What music?
we've been talking to everyone I ever killed had it coming.
What
gonna raise the music for
qualifies
this.
as had it coming for you? Like, if someone told you to kill somebody, would you do it?
Why are you talking about everyone I ever killed? They attacked me first, or they were attacking my home, attacking my country. You can't just go around killing people, Skange. I gotta trying to tell you this lesson.
That was good. I like that. Out of game, that was good. That was a nice little touch. You're probably too drunk to even remember the conversation for tomorrow, aren't you? Can I roll an insight to see how drunk she is?
Yeah, go for it.
That would be a medicine check.
Medicine check. Okay. All right.
You don't know.
I have no idea.
You really can't gauge it. She's yeah.
I've killed people just because I've been told to. I know I act like a happy person, but I've done some really bad things. And I'm afraid I'm gonna do something bad again. I want to, but I don't want to hurt anybody that I care about. But my master told me I had to.
Listen, Kieran, you're not a bad person, Kieran. You're the best man I ever knew. Soldiers just got to follow orders, you know. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't even be here. You're a good man, Kieran. Don't worry, I'll get the one who did this to you.
So
Two
you're
people,
saying,
and that was her and me.
so you're saying I have to follow orders?
You're a soldier. You're a soldier. You got to. No, don't. That's what got you. And she starts sort of like freaking out as sort of memories come back. Don't. That's what got you in this. And she just sort of babbles a bit incoherently. You just gotta like, should have seen it coming. I should have warned you not to go that way. Fucking liars. I'm gonna kill the ones who did this to you. I'm gonna kill the ones who did this to you, Kieran.
Kieran? No, I'm Sink. Not Kieran, I'm Sink.
I don't care.
Roll
I don't care
roll a
what you think.
Constitution save there, Leston, to see if what he's saying even gets out to you. It's gonna be a pretty high check, though. Pretty drunk.
Uh, 12.
Yeah, no, you did not pass. Yeah, you still think what you're thinking.
I
That train of thought there.
I know what you, I don't know what you think, but you know, I'm sorry. I couldn't look after your family for you. I don't know. If I survive, I'm gonna look after them because you can't. I promised you that.
Does that name Kieran sound familiar to me?
No, not at all.
Okay. What family are you talking about, Lex?
Your family, Kieran. You don't know your own wife and daughter? Your son?
Oh. Oh, yes. I know what you're talking about. Don't worry, Leston. Everything will be over momentarily and shortly. Don't worry. Don't stress. You just do what you need to do. And I'll take care of everything, okay?
Thanks, Kieran.
Just go to sleep. Don't stress. And you can worry about what to do later.
At that point, we see Sink kind of leaning over the bed, reassuring Leston, and then we zoom back over to the bar where Thornaga just info dumps a very nervous-looking Falcon.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what? What I expect of you, Thornaga? And he's walking over to the table with the drinks and you. He's like, whatever is going on with you right now, I expect that you and your team take care of it. And if you need anything from me to help, I will help. And if you want to talk about what we just talked about further, I would recommend after you find the soul you lost.
Mm.
Because she's lost a soul.
I go back to Eves and tell her what he said. I'm like,
So you turn to your left.
what does this mean?
Oh man, I'm just trying to get drunk, man.
You're an elf. It's harder.
I can see you're like a little acting weird, I guess, to me, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, I just There's nobody else.
No. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. What he means is that it is a little weird because you are not, and I know this probably sounds really bad, but you're not like, the full Thornaga. Does that
But I am Thornaga.
Half Naga?
I mean, yes, but no. Like the very important essence that makes Thornaga the annoying, holier than thou person.
That doesn't sound good the way you say that.
It's not bad. It's not. It's just that
It's just not good. Am I a bad guy?
No, you're not a bad guy.
Hmm.
You're probably the best one out of all of us. That's what makes it sickening. I can't.
Bad to good? This is a lot.
It's not bad. It's hard. It's hard to be around someone so good and constantly be reminded of your severe failures. Anyway, this is not. I'm not the topic of the conversation here. As I gulp, whatever it is.
I look back at Falcon. I'm like, so you don't like this version of me? The other Thanaga was more
No.
lively.
I like you, but if a piece of you is lost, I am worried and would hope that you can find yourself again.
But I have all the other necessary pieces for us to do.
Oh my god, this is so bad.
I get what you're going at here, but there's a certain point. There's a certain part of Thornaga that is charming, and you shouldn't go without that. That is something that a treasure that you should find again.
I see.
Falcon having like 0 charisma. Steve having -2 charisma.
Thanaga gets up from the table and I'm like, I guess I'm gonna go to bed now, too. And just like awkwardly goes away.
As you
As my eyes start leaking and I'm like, what's happening?
oh man, you're slowly
sad.
remembering emotions, and this is great.
I look over at Falcon, my mug in hand, as in kind of doing that kind of almost drunk swaying kind of thing. I look at him and I'm like, yeah, that went as terribly as you think it did.
I was just about to ask, actually. I'm glad we're on the same page. Thornaga, as you walk over to the bunks in which you remembered when you had the flashback memory of this place,
Yeah.
you also, as you're walking upstairs, you pass Sink, who's walking down the
yes.
stairs.
I thought he was being sus.
Sink, do you have anything to say as you pass by?
Nothing at all.
You go upstairs and you see Leston in the bed, covers over, kind of unmoving, and you see all the other beds. And as
I walk outside the door of that bar.
Okay, we'll make sure that you walk that far first. And as you look at the bed in the far corner, you have another memory flash back to your head, and this is a memory that is not actually yours to begin with. It's the memory of the dream where that man was riding the horse in the rain, the man in the black cloak, with a now familiar sight, the man with the white mask on the back of the horse, injured. And that man saying, Ion, you have to hold on. We're almost to Phandalin. and then the rest of the scene. What do you do? Tornaga. Did you drop out?
Did she drop out?
I hope she didn't, because I cannot repeat that the way I did before.
I know her.
I think
Tornaga.
you're trying. Yeah, I see that you're trying to talk, but it's not coming through. Let me try to channel hopper. Try now.
Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. You know what? As that happened, let's all take a 5 so we can figure out our technical difficulties.
Hello.
Oh no, you're back.
There we go.
Okay, you're back. Cool.
Everything you said, and I was talking to, and I was like, then you're like, hello, and I'm like, hi. Oh, probably my computer being dumb.
All right, so we're gonna rewind this for a second. So you remember all of that flashback that you had,
Yeah, the
and
dream.
then you're just and then you're just staring at the corner bed over there. You remember everybody except for Sink waking up covered in cold rainwater.
I go and check on Leston.
You rock Leston a little bit, and Leston,
Yep.
you're trying to sleep. You're really drunk. You kind of get rocked awake.
Probably swing and miss.
Yeah, swing and a miss.
If I was sober, I'd hit, but too drunk. Short arms.
I mostly just
long enough
wanted
for
to
that box.
see if she was alive.
Leston's alive.
I'm obsessed. Okay.
Oh man, that cup is amazing.
Yeah. Why? Oh, that's so cute. All right. I pick a bunk farthest away from basically everybody, and I curl up and I just let my eyes sleep till I fall asleep.
It's actually a good thing Leston wasn't there, like that she'd already been removed from the room prior to you, like, finding
It would
Falcon.
have been so bad.
Because if Leston was there, she was just gonna go, suck his dick!
I was gonna say, you would have been like, do it, who cares?
When the hell walk in here? No. Yet again, just jokes for 2 people. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sleeping.
I'm gonna go find a tree and sleep on a tree.
You do that. It's not as comfortable, but you do. And for some reason, like 30 other rangers are doing the same thing. They're kind of just on like a training course.
One guy's like, no, that's my tree. Like, you gonna have that one over there.
Does anything happen to that mark now that I didn't kill Leston yet?
No.
Okay. I have to talk to Eve about that tomorrow. I think that to myself.
Do you know which little one he was referring to?
Do I know which what?
Which little one he was referring to?
So I missed like a lot of that.
You did. I'm talking about a mark that left on me. I don't know what it is and why it's there, so I need to talk to you about that tomorrow. But I'm at a tree right now contemplating what he asked. Leah's sleeping, Leston's alive, and Scange is just being Scange.
Yeah.
Do I see you sleeping at this tree?
I don't know. Do you?
Roll a perception and get above 12.
Hey.
You get it. I assume you do. I didn't look at the roll. I just heard an A.
Think. What did
Yes.
I tell you?
You're a little one too, aren't you?
What? No, that's not what I told you. I told
All
you.
the rangers
I-
are gone at this moment.
I blink behind Scan.
What? Wait. He does not know this. He's like,
Kill
where'd you go?
the skink! Kill the skink!
What?
I
Top 10 anime
silently,
betrayals.
I silently lean behind him
and I kind of whisper in his ear, "You're a little one too, aren't you?"
What? What are you talking? What? What do you mean little? I'm big. I'm huge. I'm tall. Taller than all of you.
I picked up Scan by his head, and I examined him.
You're gonna have to make an opposed athletics versus acrobatics check,
For sure.
unless Sync allows us. I mean, Scange allows us.
No. Acrobatics for me?
Acrobatics or athletics for defender. Defender's choice. Athletics for offender.
But yeah.
You're just like swinging your arms, but like not reaching him. He just has you by the head.
I even could have screwed his wrong turn. I'm like, God, let me go. I kind of look and I'm like, no, you're not the one. And I put him back down. And I go back to sleeping underneath the tree.
No. Sink, what did I tell you? Outside is my territory.
I'm falling asleep. Ferno's next to me.
Sync peed on it. I mean, Scan peed on it. The whole outside.
The whole outside.
The whole outside. There's one holy tree in which he hasn't touched yet, but he's making his way there.
He's like, I'll right to that tree later on tonight.
I'm just gonna go find like a pile of dirt to sleep on.
I just
find,
love the noises.
You look over where they have like a little bit of a stockpile, and you see that there are two piles. One of them is kind of like harder and kind of grimy, brown pile, and then the other one is softer and definitely smellier brown pile.
I'm also gonna take this opportunity to pour some blood into my blood bag, which I haven't been doing that much. I have some spare blood on me.
From what?
Some things. I have in my inventory 2 pints of bar blood. I don't know where I got that from. I have a flask of monster blood. I just have containers of blood that I just have.
Random vials of blood.
Just lying around,
I have a drawstring bag in parentheses blood filled.
As you pour it in there, you just hear like a faint sound in the back of your head, just yes, and then it cuts off. I couldn't go that flat.
Hate that freaking guy.
You also get as you pour all that blood in there, because it seemed like a lot of blood. You get 6 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
I'm gonna sleep.
Temporary hit points.
You circle the ground and fall asleep like a dog or a cat or a goblin. I'm guessing that everybody else retires. Everyone else at this point just being Eve.
Yeah, I suppose so. I stumble up the stairs and go to sleep.
You stumble up the stairs. Your wingman and wingwoman, don't know how they're gendered because they don't have the soft parts, but they help you up the stairs. Bob and Bobolina. And then you guys go to sleep. You wake up the next morning. It's a pretty nice day. Sun is shining, birds are chirping. Wind is kind of blowing. It's just nice.
I take a piss on sink.
Oh, I'm up well before you.
Hold up. I've encountered this before. I've encountered this.
In real
I'm
life.
gonna say roll a Constitution save to see who wakes up first.
All right. Constitution save to see who wakes up first.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no!
No!
I wake up and I
And
pee
up
on the
to
bed.
the crocodile.
The dice are correct.
You're not a
How the
goblin?
turd have tables. Oh man.
I now pee on Can. For some reason, I just had the sudden urge to pee on.
It's like a lot of it too. Like you're
I
going for
wonder
like
why.
3 minutes. You're just at this point like
did
looking
I
at
not
your
wake
wrist
up?
waiting for it to end. you're just like, oh no, when is this gonna stop? You're just holding up your hands and getting splashed.
Why do you have so much of it?
This backfired.
Oh, what's that? That's so strong smelling.
Did you eat
You need to drink
asparagus?
more water. Yeah.
That's not really a thing to do, but
water.
really, I just had a sudden urge to go pee on him.
Is that diabetes I taste?
And once you're done, Furno comes over and just
Yeah, what on the
It's over a lake.
Can I roll? I want to roll.
You roboted out. What are you trying to roll?
I'm gonna roll Fernand's Constitution. I want to see if he pees a crap ton on him as well.
No. It was just seeing who got up first.
You don't
You tinkled on him a little bit and then he woke up. It wasn't that bad.
Walk away.
I wake up and I head down to the bar area, which I guess also serves breakfast.
Yeah, you walk in and they're serving a ranger's breakfast, which is just like a whole ton of like it's like an omelet with like spring onions and other herbs and spices found in the woods right next to there. A lot of mushrooms, stuff
A
like
lot of
that.
shrooms. Got it. All right.
Like
Alright.
the shrooms that won't kill you or make you trip balls.
Okay. I have some food. I sit in a corner. Eat my food. Alone.
Sit in the corner, eat alone, you contemplate what you're doing.
What is
For
life?
Eve.
You're looking for Eve?
Yeah.
Eve is up and about running routine here.
It's a very extensive skincare routine.
Too bad she wasn't like a flesh necromancer.
Like live streams her
Excuse me?
skincare routine. She's like, okay, guys, this is just me first thing in the morning.
All right, she realized we're talking about her. Eve, what are you doing in the morning?
I'm waking up.
You go right back to sleep.
Yeah, that's what I do every Saturday morning.
Bob pushes you over and it's like, you can't be such a lazy bones.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, we don't appreciate it. I think I'm no, I'm probably waking up late today. Anyway, I'm getting up and I'm getting Bob and Bob dressed. I pick out outfits for them every morning.
You pick it up.
Which
And she
loincloth
likes
are they gonna wear today?
Every day I pick out new outfits for my friends. Sorry, just
Matching outfits.
yeah.
I'm like kind of looking out the window, and I look over to Bob, and I'm like, we're gonna get them out, right? Like referring to my family. Just like kept thinking about them right now.
I don't know too much of the mortal world, but from what I remember, when I was just but a spirit following you before I got this corporeal vessel, didn't you strike a deal with Neverember to get rid of the dragon before you were able to plead your case of your family being innocent?
Yes, that happened. However, things got a lot more complicated. seeing as the dragon I have to destroy is my friend's dad.
Yep.
Mortals complicate everything.
However, and I look out the window dramatically, I'll do whatever I need to bring my family to safety. We were not here to make friends. And then we just walk downstairs and go eat breakfast.
Yeah, you go downstairs and you run into Sync on the way there.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Hey, friend, how you doing?
I did want to talk to you.
You want to talk to me? That's funny because I wanted to talk to you.
Oh, wow, cool.
We'll remember that.
Let's go get some breakfast.
That's actually that's legit how I was looking. Yeah, you did a good job. I liked that. Good job.
Oh my god.
that you did good. That's legit. That's exactly how I was picturing. I was looking at scans. Just on my knees. That was good. Good job, man.
I just looked over.
So yeah, can we talk?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, thank you. You're such a good friend. Thank you so much for just being my friend. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
The only one I've ever had in the past was Ion, and it's nice that I have other people now.
Yeah. I did. Yeah. Why don't we? Yeah. Let's go talk.
Yeah. So, and I actually want to talk to. I'm gonna. You guys gotta stop me. There's a lot of people I want to talk to with this whole thing now. So I don't want to be the main talker.
Be the main.
But
Les,
I have a lot.
who do you want to talk to? Because we'll just wake them up as you want to talk to them.
I want to talk. Well, I already talked to Scan, so that one literally everybody. Eve is next, and I need to talk to the leader of Team Gang.
And you want to talk to both of them at the same time? Because as you
different
look,
time.
okay, I was about to say as you look in the tavern, on the corner, you see Thanaga, waiting there.
Yeah, I see her. Not ready to talk to her right now yet.
All right.
I'll be so talk to Eve and
Dude, keep on role playing. This is great for me. I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
I
I'm
was gonna
talking
say,
a lot.
Steve has nothing
No,
prepared,
you have
so
things that
this
you
is it.
need to get out.
Yeah.
This is the game, my guy.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right. But if we can talk, there's something I'd like to show you real quick.
Okay, sure. What's up?
So, not in here. I don't want others to see it. Okay, I walk outside.
Oh my.
Okay. Oh my. Okay. Well, I walk outside, obviously with skeletal friends.
So, when I was battling my master, as you know, I got hurt pretty bad. And I saw him fly to the south before I fainted. But before that, he left this thing on me. And I'm hoping you can tell me what this is. And I unbutton my whatever it is, my vest, and I show her the mark that is currently on my chest right now.
Oh wow.
You roll an Arcana, or if you can do identify.
Yeah, I'm trying to sign in right now because it's being weird. Hold on.
In the meantime, while you're exposing yourself to her in the back of the bar, Leston, you wake up.
Leston's gonna have some hair of the dog that bit her, so she's gonna have some more light drinks just to sort of ease off the hangover and eat some greasy breakfast food, eggs, bacon, that sort of stuff.
Some thick bacon, some blood sausage,
Yeah. Leston's
some
gonna
black coffee.
Leston's gonna be kind of sitting in a booth, all quiet, and just eating. Yeah.
You do see Thurnaga also in the corner.
She's not going to go to Thanaga. She's just kind of, like, gonna, like, sit and wait. It kind of looks like she's thinking about stuff.
Oh, what did you remember?
There's separation in the group.
So
Disturbance in the force.
as that happens, are you logged in yet? Eve?
Yep.
Okay. We'll go back to that. You can roll Arcana or do the identify spell, either or.
Man, that would be a good time to have identify. All right, so I'm like, wow, okay. What is it? Is it like tattooed, like magically tattooed, or is it scarred? Like, what does it look like?
Scarred. So it's like this runic symbol that looks like the symbol on his sword, but kind of slightly altered a bit, and it seems like it's emanating a coldness to it.
Wow, I got a 12.
You can tell it's magical, and especially for the fact that Sync is usually a warm-bodied fellow. But
Oh,
when
I
you
have
try
an
to play-
inspiration. Can I use that, please?
Okay, I'm going to continue saying this.
I'm so sorry, I just cut you off.
As you kind of put your hand closer to it, you can feel the cold emanating off of it. But unfortunately, nothing crosses your mind as to what it could be. If anything, but just a cold scar.
I'm sorry, man. I honestly, I have no idea what that is. I mean, I know it's definitely magical. However, I've never seen anything like it.
I just freaking peed on the only other guy that could tell me.
How do you feel right now?
I mean, like, I don't know. There's also Thurnaga.
The Nagakin has Arcana?
Thurnaga
I
is
didn't
a
know if that-
spellcaster.
Oh, that's right.
I'm not
Okay.
proficient in it. Maybe.
I can ask her.
Technically, Leston's also a spellcaster. A half-caster.
Well, it looks like everyone can identify or try to identify that. Okay, well, I have to ask everybody then. Well, I was feeling the therapist, but now I'm not because I remember that I have other friends other than gonna fail, leaving just the scans. That's exactly what this is gonna happen.
I feel like you said at least half of that.
Already.
Well, there's other friends I didn't pee on that can identify this and just walked away while he was like holding up one finger, like, wait.
No.
Right.
I definitely didn't.
Oh, you can't? Oh, okay. I feel okay. Do I feel funny? Is there anything that I can roll to see?
No, I mean, you already kind of failed that roll.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I thought, okay. No, as far as I know, I feel good. I just don't know what this could be. It hasn't gone away, and it's not a typical scar. But I don't know. Well, thank you anyways for checking. You wanted to say something to me?
Yeah, I want to talk about the whole reason why we're supposed to be going to Neverwinter.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember why we're supposed to be going to Neverwinter?
Something about having to kill an evil dragon.
Yeah, we were supposed to kill the evil dragon.
I know. How crazy is it that there are 2 dragons around here?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, that is insane. Yeah.
Crazy.
Totally 2 dragons with the cold.
You have that wrong, Sync. You clearly know that there's 3 dragons, or at least were before Scan took care of one of them.
That's right. There were 3 dragons before Scans took care of it.
Now, I mean, this might sound weird. If you were ever in the situation where you would have to disobey your master, would you do so?
Oh, I get very straight face. What do you mean?
I'm not, now hear me out. I'm not telling you that you're going to have to. I'm not making any insinuations?
God, I don't think you are.
I know you obviously care for him a lot, and he's of great value to you. However, have you ever thought about his intentions and, do they align with yours? Maybe you seem like a great guy,
Are you saying that you think he's the evil dragon?
I'm not necessarily saying that.
Because
I don't think
if he was, do you think he would have killed us all instead of just protecting you guys with the ice barrier?
Was he protecting us, or maybe
You guys get hurt?
Okay, that's fair.
So he can't be the evil dragon. And I kind of brighten up a little bit, meaning that we have to find the other dragon.
Okay. Well, now give this a thought. Have you ever thought of asking him what his intentions were, and how?
I thought about asking him all sorts of things. I just wish that we didn't. The first time I saw him in years, he didn't try to attack me again. He always does that.
Yeah, I don't know. You've been out here for a while, and you've met a lot of new people, and you've made a lot of new friends. And have any of your new friends tried to attack you?
Gange.
Aside from Skange, it's not great. Skange is a little evil. We can all admit that.
Leston's punished me.
Oh, man.
Have I?
And here's their naga.
See if we can
Soulless
hear
and
you.
pure.
That's fun.
Well, and I kind of get a little straight faced too, and I'm like, I just, at the end of the day, I just want to know if our goals were a little conflicting, if you would reconsider where your position is, and if you're able to tell wrong from right.
That's good.
I kind of get a little closer to Eve. And
As he gets closer, my skeletons start to get closer to him.
I say, I can tell what is right from wrong. The question isn't, am I able to determine that? The question is, will I be able to act on that? And that's it. I don't say any more than that.
Okay. Well, I hope that what do I want to say? Crap. I hope that you know how, or you at least think about how you will react to that. Because, put my hand on his shoulder, we are friends.
Yeah. Oh, well, we're like the best friends. You look like me, and it's we go way back now, and it's just because we're just
And I start laughing.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm really hungry. I would like to get something to eat. I don't know.
yeah. Well, I'm not very hungry, but I know I saw Thanaga over there. I need to speak with her.
All right, friend, go on. Okay.
Thanks, friend.
Gange stomps in the front door. Sick!
Oh my gosh.
Hey, friend.
We have unfinished business.
His voice.
Fuck, I realized I was talking. So yeah, as you stomp in, the camera zooms in on your feet and the long shadow that you cast, and as it looks up, it zooms out a little bit and sees a very small, angry goblin. And as you shout "sink," 30 seconds later, Sync and Eve walk through the door that you just walked through.
Right past them. I didn't even hear that. I just walked right past them. Naga!
I'm over in the corner here.
Yeah, I know. I see. I'm waving at you. I see. Wow, I forgot his name. I forget his name. I'm drawing a brain fart. Scange. Wow. I see Scange just sitting in the doorway, like his arm wide, like through those doors open.
When arms wide open. Sorry.
And I'm walking right past him, and I would like to believe that as I walk past him, his mouth is gets wide, like, and his eye twitches a little bit. I would like to believe that. Anyways, I see Thanaga, and I walk over to Thanaga.
Ken's gonna sigh and just. He's gonna head over to somewhere else.
Lessons at a booth.
Lessons at that booth with Thanaga or no?
No, lessons at
No,
the
they're at
booth,
separate
not
booths.
with Thanaga.
You guys all decided to be separate from each other, so I'm
Yes,
just
I
letting
was
it
gonna
slide.
say nobody's sitting with anybody, so
Everyone's being moody today.
We all got some weird stuff going on since
You
was
did this!
discovered to be the dragon.
You! Points at DM. You did this!
The DM
You!
looks around, points at himself, and then looks around again, runs out the door, rolls in that one, trips.
Do anything you want. He is God. I sit next to Thanaga.
He's still scared of Leston.
Well, Leston's terrified.
Hey Thanaga, how you feeling today?
I look over at you and I with my deadpan face, and I go, "Fine."
And I kind of get sad. Oh, that's right. You couldn't help me right now, even if you wanted to, huh?
I don't know what you mean.
Just going through some conflicting emotions right now, and I know you can't really help me with those. I was wondering, can you take a look for me real quick? I'm curious and wondering if you can help me figure out what it is.
Sure.
Can we go outside for a second?
Why?
I just don't want everyone else to see this and be concerned. And I kind of like
Flash a little bit of the scar type thing that I don't know. I picture the color being blue. Is it blue?
It's kind of like whitish, grayish, and it seems to like as you show people, it kind of emanates a little bit of kind of like when you have like a wet like I don't know anything on like a super cold day, you kind of see that little like mist coming off.
Okay.
yeah, so I flashed that at her a little bit, and I just don't want people to see this and worry.
You could flash it in the booth and not have anybody see and worry.
I will 100% do that.
Well,
Okay.
Why would they?
Everybody looks over like, "What's happening? Freak!" No, I'm joking.
A huge light emanates from. No.
Well,
Why?
because
Why?
I had asked Eve, and she said it's very clearly magical, but we can't determine what this is, and I'm hoping that you can help with that.
So you're worried about other people seeing when you've already showed somebody else?
I'm worried about people seeing this and determining what it is, and it being something bad before we know what it is.
So if I determine that it is bad, then what happens?
Well, then we can figure out what to do with it and how to get rid of it without causing some sort of issue with the people around. I don't mean our friends, by the way. I mean people around, like the people who are in the bar.
I look around and I'm like, why would they care?
Some people just care about stuff like that. You'll understand when we get your emotions back, my friend.
Okay. So, I a little arcana. Yeah, you remember the other card I flipped over and how I'm an idiot? So, in case I can't figure this out.
Oh, nice. Like, oh,
Sorry, I was writing furiously. So
Such an
you
angry rat.
kind of look at this, and as you do, there is kind of 2 layers to this, or actually several layers. Not only does a scar seem kind of like, as far as like healing magic goes, burned into the skin to a point where you would need something higher than your average cure wounds to get it out. But it also emanates some sort of cold magic. You actually seem as though there is some sort of resistance, maybe, that Sync might be absorbing to cold damage. That maybe this may absorb some of that. Sync, great resistance to cold damage on your character sheet.
So now he is resistant to cold damage?
Yeah,
Yeah,
as long as he has this on him.
Alright.
However, you sense something more behind it. You can't really put your finger on it, but it seems like at the same time there's 2 more things. A high level divination magic resides upon this mark that you can't quite put your finger on. But behind that is something slightly evil. And you can't even come close to it. As you kind of think about it, it's just the amount of power kind of dwelling down in it is more than you've ever encountered in your clerical training.
Okay. So, alright. This thing on you, it's complicated. It's got a lot to it. Apparently, you are resistant now to cold damage. Pretty cool.
I don't get colds
Actually-
anymore.
No, like, you know how your dad used that ice stuff on us?
Yeah.
That kind of cold.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. So he gave me a gift?
I wouldn't call it a gift because, like, underneath it is some really dark, creepy, very powerful magic. And I don't know if I'd call it a gift considering he literally tried to kill you.
He didn't try to kill me. He was trying to teach me something. You don't understand him.
I don't understand a lot of things, but all I know is that you were dead and I had to, like, heal you to make you alive again. So, if you want to explain to me what he was trying to teach you, that'd be great.
I don't know. That's why he was trying to teach it, because I need to learn what it was.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's because you don't understand. Do you think that who do you think could tell me what this is? Completely.
Probably your dad, because he gave it to you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I did see him flying south. I think I know what might be over there, but I don't know why he'd go over there.
Isn't he the dragon that, like...
No. There are 2 dragons. There are 2 dragons, and we need to find the bad dragon. And he is not that. So there has to be 2 dragons, and
Well, what if he was the bad dragon?
That's not possible that he was the bad dragon. Why would he save you guys from getting hurt if he was the bad dragon?
Wouldn't he want to kill you guys too?
I don't know your dad. Apparently your dad wants to kill you more than us, so
And he didn't want to kill me.
then why did he kill you?
He didn't. He knew you guys were going to save me. Thank you, Thanaga, for telling me what this is. I'm going to go talk to the stage.
Tanaga is still very sus of Sync because of the way he treated Leston last night, just so you know, so she's still sus. She's like, okay.
I think at this point there's no reason to be sus, but that's up to you.
Yeah,
There
I
is
also
a
am a
reason
little
to
bit
be sus.
confused at that, but
She is sus because she was. Oh my goodness! So because of the last time, like Leston was like totally wasted, and he's like, "Oh, let's give her more," and like Thurnaga was like, "No, like she's obviously had enough," and he's like, "No, it's okay," and she was like, "That's weird of you to say that if this is your friend. I feel like that's not how you treat friends," and she's like. He's like, no,
So,
I do it all
just
the
to clar-
time.
Just to clarify, that doesn't happen in real life where friends are all like, no, you haven't, have some more.
You would know?
Thurnaga doesn't know this, remember. Like, this is a new person. Basically.
yeah, it's kind of iffy what she does, what she doesn't know. Her first impression
guess
of
that's
you
true.
again is very much an enabler. but she doesn't remember the last time when you guys both got super smashed and just started a fucking ballroom blitz.
Yeah, she doesn't remember
Super
that.
smashed together. It was great.
She just has a weird feels. But then again, she's feeling weird things all the time. Currently, everything is weird.
No, that my wife said she loved me.
Eh?
Okay. Sorry. My bad. Well, thank you for that. I gotta go talk to... Well, I gotta go talk to... Wow, shoot. I'll go talk to Scanch.
I was
No,
gonna say lessons,
no.
maybe.
Way more fun if I don't talk to Scan.
Sick.
He's just still standing there in the opening.
Sting, acknowledge me.
You're just shouting like a samurai calling somebody out. Sink! You have caused me my family great dishonor.
Omae wa mo
Yes.
shinderu.
Thank you, Thayu. Come here for a second. I want to show you something.
Leston, my friend. Hi. Is Leston ignoring me, or did you not hear me?
Leston's just watching the situation. I guess I'm just trying to see if Skange is actually dragging you off or not.
No.
Scange is just still standing there, staring angrily at Sink.
Leston's just gonna sit and wait.
Wait, I go sit next to Leston. Hey, Leston, how you feeling today?
Just gonna have a look
I
around.
didn't hear you.
She's gonna have a look around. How many people are like at the booth with her, or like nearby?
There's like a couple of people talking about some stuff.
No,
that
no,
they
no.
found
I
in the
mean,
woods,
no, no,
like,
no.
next to you guys.
No, not randos. I mean the group.
Oh. I imagine that, and it depends on how far you want to be away, because like this is a pretty big place. So if you want to be a couple,
No. Leston's waiting for the group to assemble.
oh, I mean, I'm gonna
agree?
leave that up to everybody else. I think that you guys should place yourselves, because
Leston's not
Well,
gonna
I
say.
was sitting
Leston.
there
Leston will not say anything until everyone is at the booth.
Okay, well,
She's sitting.
I
there
was
waiting.
already having my breakfast.
I was there first and I was eating already.
I'm gonna keep on writing while you guys figure this whole booth situation out. Y'all,
That's fair.
wallflowers.
Sink, I'm gonna start throwing things.
You do look over Leston and you see a very angry goblin looking directly at
He's
Sid.
like, his face is red.
Might
He's like,
tickle your fancy.
he's like breathing heavily.
You guys all see
Sweating.
this, actually. It seems as though like a couple of people walk out kind of uncomfortable, like making a large distance from Skange.
Do I see like a loaf of bread on the table anywhere around me?
Right. Roll a d20 and just get over a 5.
All right.
Not one. Yeah.
Great.
That's 2 nat ones, actually. No, I'm joking. Yeah, you do.
I use telekinetic movement and I throw the loaf of bread at Skanch. Well, not throw, but I kind of like, yeah, I throw it at him.
I
do.
What else would you be doing?
Zink.
I think he's being sassy today.
Eat that and be quiet.
Alright, is everyone gathered?
Nobody's moved from their spots.
Everybody fucking gather together. Let's move this along.
Alright,
Steven's
Am
done.
I being summoned over there, or like?
well, like,
The-
are we all gonna
the bar
get
gets
together at some
closer
point?
together.
Are we all gonna get together at some point during the course of this morning? Because Lesson's not
Yes.
moving until we do. Like, at some point, I'm
Yes.
assuming you guys are going to approach Leston. Alright.
Yes, we are.
Okay. Alright.
For the sake of the story, I will.
Lesson's gonna, like, having sort of, like, sat for a while in silence and thought, will finally sort of, like, break the silence and just like, I, had a really weird dream last night. My best friend sort of came to me and was talking to me and was just asking me these really weird questions, and it sort of got me thinking. One of the ones he was talking about was, have you ever killed anybody? And he didn't mean just like fighting in a war, which of course we did. He knows that. It was like, have you ever killed anybody, like, not in self-defense or like an innocent person? And I don't know why. I think I've been kind of out of it these past couple days, but Lesson's going to cast Zone of Truth, and I'd like everyone to make the save.
Oh, shit.
Whoa, love it. Love it.
What's the save?
It's a
Oh,
charisma.
where is
It's a
it?
charisma save.
Okay. This should be good for their now.
Good for me, I guess.
Sin, who's in the other booth, hitting on some dude, passes.
All right, damn it. Everyone has passed, but except for that,
Except for this game.
doesn't matter. I tried.
But do you know they passed?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
But in any event, she's gonna look
And
at.
do they know that you casted it?
Good question.
Hmm.
I
think-
want us just all
they
to
do.
fail,
Scange-
just so we can. No, I know what she's gonna ask.
That's
Skange
what
knows.
level spell is it?
It's a second level spell. Skange definitely knows because he knows he's affected. I don't think
Well, no,
unaffected. I don't think unaffected
people who-
creatures know.
No, I thought it's the other way. People who are affected don't know, and the people who
No, it says an
succeed a
affected.
save.
It says an affected
Yeah,
creature is
an
aware of the
affected
spell.
creature knows. So what I'm going to say
Wait, that wouldn't make
is, if
sense,
you
is
guys want to know that a spell is cast, you would have to because you can clearly see her. And there's verbal and somatic components.
Well, Skange definitely knows.
Yeah, Skange definitely knows. But if anybody else wants to know if a spell was cast on them, they have to do an Arcana check of DC 12 because it's a second level spell.
Oh, so close.
So only Sync knows.
All right.
Oh, this is getting even more like.
You know what kind of spell it was.
Stink is gonna kill us all. I swear.
All right.
Not
Leston
me.
looks at Eve and says, when we had a conversation a couple of days ago, you mentioned about, like, how we've all killed people and you were known for killing a noble's daughter or something. You want to tell me about that?
This morning has been fantastic. Okay.
This is about the group. The group was falling apart.
Okay, so she looks at her, and you can kind of just see like her brows are kind of furrowed, and she's like, "Of all places." Okay. And like my eyes start to get like a little bit watery, but not like enough to fully cry. And I say, if I'm not a cold-blooded murderer, if that's what you're asking. I was merely just trying to live the life that, and I like kind of like not fully slam, but I kind of just like slam my hand on the counter. I'm just like, I was merely trying to live the life that a child should be able to live. My mother, as you can see, I like kind of hold up my hands. I'm like, I'm clearly not a full elf. My mother is a drow, a necromancer. And, not only are drow not accepted within our society or where I grew up around, but necromancers aren't either. So we grew up in isolation. I'm not sure if anyone could tell. I was a kid. I wanted friends. That's all I wanted. So this girl, she used to come and explore the forest. And, once in a while I would run into her. Obviously, I was scolded for doing so. However, I wanted more outside of, the home that I grew up in. We used to hang out, look at the birds. She loved the birds. Take walks around, play whatever games that children play in fucking. And she wanted to know more about me. I wanted to know about my world, and I wanted to know more about hers. As I pushed my meal back, I pushed my meal further over to the counter, as if I'm done. And I turn to her and I say, one day me, very, very upset. She rescued a bird from the river and she asked me to help because she knew that, we knew more about, magic. And I tried to help the only way I knew how to help. I tried and I didn't know what I was doing and I wasn't ready. I was just starting to learn. I tried. It didn't work. And she's dead. And I'm not a cold-blooded murderer, if that is what you are asking.
So you're saying it was an accident?
Yes, it was an accident. I didn't know the intensity of my powers. And I still don't fully understand it. From what I can remember, the countless nights still thinking about it, I'm pretty sure that I took her soul essence and I put it inside the bird. And so that now I don't know if she's a bird or if she's dead. I don't know. However, all I know is that my family is rotting in prison now because the town thinks that we were all murderers. And I proved them right.
Lesson sort of considers that response and go, listen, I'm not very good at this whole paladin shit, but I didn't swear an oath to enforce the law. I didn't swear an oath to capture people who were considered criminals or anything like that. I swore an oath to punish evildoers, and I don't think you are an evil person. What you're describing sounds to me like an accident. I don't have a problem with you. We're good.
Well, I'm glad it was an accident. And I've never used my power or my gifts for evil. And I don't plan on doing so.
I don't plan on killing children who make mistakes either.
I kind of like nod my head at her. And, yeah, I don't know if you want to grill anybody else.
He was like, go look at somebody else now.
And I look,
You're still quite angry. What's going on there?
Scandalous looks really, really fucking grumpy. He's kind of got over his initial anger, but he's just kind of like sitting there with his arms crossed, frowning.
Little humph-drumph goblin going on?
fucking hump drumpf. Fuck that guy.
So
He also reeks of piss.
Ugh.
So Leston is going to like look over at Skange for a moment. Leston knows that Skange is the only one that failed the Zone of Truth spell. She's gonna look at him and say, Skange, I know that right now if I asked you any question, you would have the compulsion to either answer me truthfully or not answer at all. But you're not the first goblin I've befriended. I know that where you came from, maybe things worked a little differently. I could ask you anything. I could ask if you've done something that would require me to kill you. I'm not going to ask you that question. Because where you came from in the past, I assume you didn't know better at the time. And in the short time that I have known you, I have seen change. I'm going to choose not to ask you about your past. I'm going to trust that the time you're spending with us is putting you on the right path. So whatever you've done, I don't want to know about it. And Lesson's gonna release the spell. Yeah, Lesson's gonna release the spell and not hold it over Skange.
I burned down an orphanage.
Burn down an orphanage.
Oh my goodness.
That's the backstory that we're supposed to have Sink involved in. Shh. No, I'm joking. That'd be hilarious.
Stink goes back to the orphanage and kills everyone. This is what happens when you bully me.
Oh man, he comes in with like a trench coat, and no, I can't go there.
That was really bad.
So since I asked you all to be honest, I'm going to be honest myself. A best friend that I had a dream of. He's dead. He's the best man I ever knew. He was my friend for 20 years. I was there at his wedding. I was there when he married his wife. I'm a godmother to his children. He died because he was loyal. He died because he trusted the people we served in the army. He died because he followed orders. He never did anything wrong. All he did was follow the orders given to him by the king. And they betrayed us. They marched us into an ambush, and we were slaughtered without even a chance to defend ourselves. We would have marched in willingly, is the thing. If they had told us that we were to be used as some distraction so that the king could take that fucking city, we would have done it in a heartbeat. They didn't even give us a fucking chance to defend ourselves. We were marched into a slaughter, and anyone who survived, anyone who took part in following that order, was labeled a coward and a traitor and a failure. They blamed him for following the order as if it was his idea, as if he fought this battle for himself, for his own glory. He didn't. I was there when I heard the order get given. And they executed him. They blamed him for it. The only reason I'm even alive, that I wasn't killed like so many others as a coward, is because I got knocked out during the fight, and I managed to survive because a bunch of other people died on top of me, and I woke up in a pile of corpses on a battlefield. And they couldn't accuse me of running away and being a coward because I was there on the battlefield, and I was too fucked up after it all happened to tell the truth about what happened, so they let me live, I guess. So out of everyone who was in that battle, I only know that 3 of us lived, and I'm one of them. And so I have sworn an oath for every single person who was in any way involved in giving that order, in betraying us, and getting my best friend executed and having his name and his family disgraced. I'm gonna kill them. It's what they deserve. And if you can't be part of that, then that's fine. I'll do it by myself. That's what I've taken on. I owe it to him. And if I survive, I don't intend to, but if I survive, I'm gonna look after the family that Kieran no longer can.
I mean, I don't have a problem with that. I wouldn't mind helping you with achieving your goals, Leston. You're our friend too, you know.
Thank you, Sync. For some reason,
So you're gonna go find and kill people? Like the royal family kind of thing? Okay. I'm trying to like...
If the king is responsible for giving that order, which I believe he is, although now I know that Lucius Rainier was somehow involved, he's the first name on my list. Yeah, I will go and kill the king if I have to. It's what I've sworn to do.
Well, I'm not against killing kings.
Yourself.
They're just people.
Yeah, do it myself if I have to.
I think the first thing we have to do is get our friend her emotions back. She's kind of weird.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course.
I'm weird? Of course I am.
And
Yeah, well,
Eve, you said your sister or whatever, she knows about this sort of thing. If that means we have to get her out of prison, fine. I don't have a problem with that. You've explained what they're in prison for. It doesn't sound like they should be in prison for it. I don't care about laws. Laws get innocent people killed sometimes. Sometimes laws aren't good. That's what I care about.
Exactly.
Can I... uncomfortable? Like there's something inside me that's like, this doesn't feel... Because...
Probably.
I mean, I
You're
am
starting to
lawful
get
good, so I'm like...
a little bit of your emotions back.
Okay.
And even though you still speak with monotone voice, like you still have, it seems as though a slight iota of do maybe this
Yeah.
to the
It's-
sadness.
It's more or less like, do I remember like my alignment kind of thing? So, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be like, I feel awkward,
I would say it's probably like a muscle memory kind of thing.
like a
Phantom, like,
kind of
oh
thing,
shit.
like-
Like, you are a whole cop.
yeah, that's what I mean.
Also, I don't think that
be the
I'm
co-op.
just gonna throw this out here for Badger. That's not any lord of this region, correct? We were always a little bit unclear.
Not as far as I'm aware. I've always assumed that it's
Yeah.
somewhere further away, and that's
Yeah.
why she's here.
Yeah, there are more nobilities out to the east, to the north, and to the south. So
Yeah.
as far as like, at least from Waterdeep to Neverwinter, like
Or,
the lord of the city that she was in, that is actually here. And a team of people were supposed to bring supplies to Phandalin, that is actually
Like,
that dragon
investigate-
guys that was landing. Some sort of guard for Neverwinter, and
Mm.
maybe you have some strings that you can pull.
pulling strings.
Hit you real quick and then
Yeah.
back to monotone.
And I'm like, And my face kind of like twitches a bit, and then I'm just like,
Kill that dragon.
killing that. And then,
Yeah.
I give her like some darting eyes, like
I knew.
so
I didn't think you
blatantly.
know where the dragon is.
Hang on a second. You guys can't disguise yourselves. I mean, we're talking about fighting a dragon here. Look, we've gotten half a candle on you. I hadn't really worked with them before, but you know, this is nothing to be.
It's
fucked
so
around with.
simple. I know where Ion went. We can ask him to help us fight the other dragon.
Listen,
I look at Stink and I go, no, he is the dragon.
listen. Surely, scene. I mean, Neverwinter's a big city. You could disappear
Yeah.
there. if
Also,
needed
you
to.
have been dragging around 2 skeletons in like cloaks.
Boots.
For and struggled to. It's very easy to disappear if you want to. I've probably had people
You
looking for me in the
guys-
same city and not been found.
Look,
You
we're
guys
going
hear
back.
That
a
would be fine. So would we have to break into the prison?
you guys hear a sultry voice from behind the booth that Leston is in, and the ones on the opposite side of the booth can clearly see that Sin has now turned around, and the person that the man that he has been hitting on has left. He's like, if it is disguises and a good lie that you need to get into that city safely, you guys have done me a solid by rescuing my friends. I can lend you my specialty.
Ooh.
And as he says that, he strums a quick chord throughout his lute, his electric-looking ukulele, and you see that his whole appearance changes from a horned devil man wearing some outrageously kind of circus-like clothes to a human with like blonde hair, a little bit shorter than he was. Blue eyes. He seems to be wearing like a green kind of like ranger garb, and he's like, "It is as easy as that, and I can actually do that within the group, even your skeleton friends."
Well, I feel like Tanaka's like, look, if we're going there because we need to talk to your sister so I can get my whatever thingy back, like, I used to, like, be a guard or something there, I guess, so I'm pretty sure I can easily walk into the jail and chat her up.
Look, we can figure all this out. I don't know if your sister needs to be released, but you know, if she's an innocent person in prison, I don't have a problem with setting her free if that's what your goal is. You know, if you're gonna help me, I don't think innocent people should rot in jail, Thurnaga. Maybe you, being a guard, feel a bit differently. Just following orders, right?
I feel nothing, but I mean, it's my job, isn't it? Justice or whatever.
Thurnaga and I work that close. But
When if my job
I
ever
think-
requires me to do something I fundamentally disagree with, I stop doing my job. Anyway.
Obviously not.
shots fired.
Ooh.
But what do I know?
Right.
I'm just a soulless body walking around doing whatever you guys want me to do, and have to believe whatever you guys say.
Well, fine. Go your own way then, Thurnaga. Fuck off then.
Ooh, shots fired.
Okay. I get
Okay,
up and I
okay,
leave.
guys. All right. Now, no need to.
No, I get up and I leave.
Okay.
I follow Thurnaga and stop her if I can.
Why? Let her go. She doesn't want to be here. She said it.
She doesn't know what she wants, Leston. She doesn't know anything.
She's her own person.
You're being a little too hard on her.
You're being a little too easy on her.
She's a shell of a person. She doesn't know anything.
Too easy on her.
She's a shell of a person. She doesn't know anything.
Your own person. Just dragging her around.
Also doesn't really. So I go after her. And I stop her.
You go after there real quick.
As if nothing has happened and have the conversation about like freeing like the sister, or like if that's the goal, just kind of continue.
That with the whole dragon situation, and the quickest way to do that. So I'm not really gonna go after.
We've done this place here. I just don't want us to like rush head in and start fighting a dragon. We barely even know anything about it. As I said, the last time I encountered this thing to Neverwinter and getting, I don't know if she wants it, getting Thurnaga her soul back is going to make her a better fighter, make her remember what she can do, and that's better for us fighting this thing, don't you think?
Yes, I agree.
I don't know, I don't have a lot of gold on me, but I'm sure, like, if we're ever going to find stuff that can help us kill dragons, maybe it's there. It's certainly bigger than Phandalin. I haven't been there for a while, but I don't know.
No, Oh, sorry. Sorry.
I mean, I got a big fireball. Seems like it was an ice dragon. I'll just shoot with a fireball.
There's probably more that we could do to prepare for that, and I don't mind doing this in order to have our party back to its fullest potential. However, and I made this deal originally with intentions of having a backup plan if it doesn't work anyway. However, I would like to do it the right way. Give the necromancers, give the undesirables a better name, so they don't have to live on the outskirts of town. They can live however they want to live. They don't have to escape prison and be on the run for however, God knows how long.
I see.
However, if it doesn't work, and then my face gets all serious, if that doesn't work, then I will burn the place to the ground.
Fair enough.
To retrieve what I lost.
Fair enough. That's all I wanted to know. You're the one calling the shots here. If you just wanted to get information from her without freeing her, I'm fine with that, obviously. But, whatever your goals are, I've got your back here if you've got mine. So, it's fine. So yeah, if you just want to get the information from her, leave her there, and killing the dragon will get your sister freed anyway, then that's fine. As you say, that's a win-win situation. I just didn't want there to be a misunderstanding before we run off and, if we are going to do some plan to free her, it's better that we're all on the same page before shit happens.
I understand. And I kind of have the kind of saddened face on, and I just say, I just didn't think I could face any of them having accomplished nothing thus far with their getting any closer to their release. As this is my fault, and they know this is my fault, I just feel like I cannot face it right now. But we have to. This is essential to...
This is part of getting them released. As you said, getting Thurnaga her soul back will make her stronger. She can help fight this dragon. And besides, what do you mean you haven't accomplished anything? You helped us get the people of Phandalin safely into Axholm. People aren't going to die because of you. You've helped us get rid of these orc tribes that attacked this very place and would have killed innocent people if not for you. So I understand that it's not with respect to your family, but you have been accomplishing things here. Killing a dragon isn't something you can just do by yourself. If it was, I wouldn't have failed at it.
Ganj coughs.
Wow.
As Scange coughs, we quickly go to outside the tavern where their Naga has walked off a bit and Sync easily caught up.
Obviously.
Wait.
I stop and turn around. What?
Look, we know you don't understand emotions and you don't get that we're trying to help you, but we're trying to get you back to normal. You just have to trust us for a little while longer as we try to do this.
So just because I had a strange feeling, you know, I feel like you guys don't actually like me. I'm getting the sense that, like, even regular Thurnaga you don't really care for. Just because I felt slightly strange about letting go a prisoner. And I don't think you guys understand that before this happened, I apparently had a life before this. And when I get my soul back, I kind of would like to not screw it up. Not go back to something.
I can't say whether or not that's something that's going to happen, but you saying that you feel like you weren't liked, I know you don't remember anything, but that's just simply not true, and you'll have to take my word on that. I tell you
It was like, I
stories.
don't feel like I would have just been, like, shot away and told to just go off. I don't understand, like, people's emotions right now, and I don't understand everything that's going on. So I'm basically getting that this is how everybody treats everybody, and I don't like this weird thing that I guess would feeling. I guess it is, and I don't like it. And
The weird
told me
feeling
to
of
do it. I don't know, weird feeling. It doesn't feel good. Feels bad.
I can say, and this is really difficult to understand, but I can say that if you're friends with someone, sometimes, even though you're friends, you get angry with them. And that doesn't mean you don't like them. It just simply means that they're emotionally unstable a little bit and they just need time to cool off. Leston's really trying to help you out, and she's trying to figure out the best way of doing this. And the best way that she can do it is the way that we were discussing, as far as we can tell.
The best way she could do it is basically be rude to me.
No.
So I
best
just have
way
to
that
keep
she can
going with this and just do whatever she says.
Of course not. No one is saying that. But we're
I don't know what
asking you
else
to
to
trust.
do here.
We're asking you to trust us until we can get your emotions back. That's what we're asking you to do. You have memories coming back, so clearly you remember things
Yes.
about us. Is that right?
Yes.
Were
I
any of
remember that I was a guard back in Neverwinter, so, like, letting a prisoner go would not be okay. And
There are other
they like that I think that, so...
There are other ways that we can get around it, that we can talk to Leston. Maybe we can just have a meeting with the guard before maybe we don't have to release her. But that's something for Eve to think about. But that's not something for us to worry about. Our goal is just to get information from that prisoner so that we can determine where your emotions and where your soul is. And we need you to be able to fight this bad dragon if we won't get my master to help us out with that.
Sync. The bad dragon is your dad.
I don't think you have any proof of this.
We literally saw him.
We saw a dragon, and that is all.
For someone who has no memories and just got them back, like, don't you think that you should trust me too? That's the other thing. I get my memories back, and then you guys act like I still don't know anything.
Wait. Okay, out of game. Seriously? That's not true. That's not true. We trust you. I mean, you don't think but you never have thought I did. So, I mean, you've never thought I have, but I gotta figure that out. But I gotta figure that out in game. I gotta figure out how to, because you've never thought that I have.
No, I'm saying like now, because like Thurnaga's getting her memories back, and even now you're like she doesn't know anything. And it's like no, I'm remembering things, but you still are saying that I don't know anything. You know what I mean?
Well, what are you remembering?
No,
That you were the guard?
that I was a guard. I remember the dragon attack.
Mm-hmm.
I remember. What else do I remember? Again. I remember being leader of Team Green, and apparently nobody seems to like that I was the leader. And I don't actually remember everything that I remember.
Oh, what? Okay, the
I
other
don't
one did.
remember everything.
It's a good start. It's a good start.
Right, yeah. So, I'm just gonna like sigh and be like, whatever. I'll just do whatever you guys want.
Not what I'm asking. I'm just asking you to trust us. It's simple as
No,
that.
I just whatever you want.
Okay, if that's what you feel like you want to do.
Obviously, it doesn't matter what I want, and I just follow behind you to back to the wherever.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Alright, we get back to the bar. Go back to the bar.
Just saying,
Nice.
we went back to the bar.
And I see Scan.
Scan season.
Hashtag goal. Hashtag point.
Trying to get your attention all day.
I'd ignore Sketch again, and I'd go talk to
I
him.
can't catch again. Just walks completely past him.
No, listen, I got her back, and she's just really uncomfortable with releasing the prisoner. So how about we just figure out a way to talk with the prisoner, and then we can decide what to do next.
That's literally what we were discussing while you were gone, if you hadn't picked up a big fucking stink about it.
Don't you give me that attitude. She doesn't know. You calm down. That's my character, by the way.
Listen, I don't
Yep.
have
Like it.
time
I
for people
don't
who
know.
I don't have time for people who aren't willing to compromise. I've compromised with every single one of you here.
Okay.
What was that?
That was just like me thinking, like, when have you ever had to compromise with me? But anyway, she doesn't know anything. So I'm just like, okay.
So
It's
do
okay.
do you want us? Because we've just been assuming that you want your soul back. I'm asking you what you think. Do you actually want your soul back? Because if you don't, we won't do this. It's up to you. Make your own decisions. I'm asking you what you think. Tanaka.
Obviously, what I think is obviously I need it back, but it doesn't seem like you are okay with, like, me being uncomfortable with certain things.
Well, if
That's
you had
what I
actually sat around and waited, we've literally just discussed that we're not going to set the prisoner free. But you know what? Yeah, I do have a problem with it. We're allowed to disagree about things.
You literally said to go away, so I
Yeah, I told you
did.
to fuck off because you're being a fucking annoying little twat. I'm allowed to think
Yeah.
you're being a
Leston.
fucking annoying little twat. So, listen
Leston,
up here.
remember,
Whatever
Leston.
you said. I'm
We
just
have
along
spent
for the ride.
the past few days trying to get your friends back so that you can figure out your past. We all decided
I-
to take the cards of fate with you
I
because
asked
we
if
did
you
not
wanted
want
to
you
come.
taking that fate alone.
Yeah, I know. I asked if you wanted to come. I said I was happy to go alone. You volunteered to come with me. And, what I didn't control what decisions
If
you
you
made.
just want to do everything alone, you should just do everything alone then.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will.
Okay.
No, you won't.
Well, I wouldn't have to listen to
Yeah,
you
I got-
fucking complaining all the time about us trying to help you. Now listen here. We're allowed to fucking disagree about things. If you have a problem with me disagreeing with you wanting to keep innocent people in prison, if you don't like me having thoughts of my own, you're being a fucking bitch. I'm allowed to have my own
I
fucking
don't know
thoughts.
why you have to be like all in my face about it though. Just because I literally went, I don't know about that. You have to be in my face about it. And then you have to make slide remarks about apparently me, even though when I don't know everything about me.
If you're just gonna be like a
So-
sarcastic little useless person, then, you know, I hope we do get your soul back. You're gonna stop acting like a fucking cunt all the time. Fuck's sake.
Okay, whatever you say, because you're the leader, apparently.
Well, you know what? Maybe I should be. I make a damn sight better leader than you ever did.
Okay, go ahead. Lead. Lead away. Or I care. Because it's not like anybody apparently liked me being a leader. Nobody liked my name. Nobody
Yeah,
liked how I
nobody
did
does, because you never
anything.
fucking stop complaining about it. You never fucking shut up. You never stop fucking bitching about how you want to be the leader. Just stop fucking complaining, for fuck's sake.
I'm
Some
the one
people
that
have
doesn't
real
stop
problems.
bitching. You can't stop talking about your life and your everything, okay? I'm tired of hearing about less than this and my this and I'm just gonna get drunk this.
Yeah.
And blah, 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 blah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm very, very sorry that
Alright,
all my...
you two,
Listen,
that is
listen,
enough.
listen.
And oh, woe is you. Oh, woe is me. Oh, woe is Sing. The only
What you should be.
who's probably picking his nose?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What you should be.
I'm appreciating.
where it matters about because you're a little cunt.
And
Oh, I was sticking with you because I fucking liked you. Make one an understanding. None of you...
Out on
She doesn't want us trying...
I wouldn't like.
Again, if you'd sat around for literally one more minute before walking off and flying off the handle, we came to that decision.
you did tell it.
You need to fuck off. Didn't understand that you would take that
Oh, because
literally.
she was serious.
Okay.
she is missing a very, very key factor of herself at the moment.
Okay.
I think it,
You would apologize if that way. For that, I do apologize. Look, sorry, I get... Lesson still, like, got, like, alcohol there. I've kind of
I
been...
forgot about that. That makes
The
total
next
sense
day
right now.
still kind of
She's
little.
so lightly.
Guys. Guys,
It happened.
Guys, I'm playing an alcoholic gnome with anger problems. What the fuck did you think was gonna happen?
I forgot about that entirely.
I'm just surprised it hasn't happened sooner, honest.
Oh yeah, when I'm
It
angry.
was gonna happen as soon as like.
Yeah, when I'm-
I'm like, oh man, we about to get into it.
Oh yeah, when I'm angry in real life, I talk in an Irish accent. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
that's what I
That's
do.
why obviously I had to personally get offended and also yell and scream.
Anyway,
And back in person.
so I do apologize. I wasn't thinking that you would take that literally. Look, you know, I'm also from the military. I was there for 20 years. People do talk to one another very gruffly. Sometimes I have had to tell people to fuck off when they are being stroppy, and usually they will just come back and apologize. Like, so I apologize if you took that incorrectly, and maybe I was overreacting it, but sorry. As I said, I've been thinking about my best friend more than usual, so.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I think we all have some things going on beneath the surface, and
Under the surface.
individual humanoids. That's allowed to happen.
Yeah.
What was I just gonna say? Oh, I did go over at Thurnaga and say, we were just, brainstorming. I do understand where the opposition comes in. However, I do want to make this clear as I kind of gesture towards everyone. As much as I do like you all, and we do work great together, I do have a goal. And given some past conversations of this morning, I understand that other people have their own goals. And if these things do end up conflicting, there are serious decisions or compromises or conversations that we had. So I think it's good that, we can get through these kinds of things.
Yeah. Look, the main thing, I agree with Eve here. Like, what we discussed when you weren't here is we just wanted to say, I didn't want us to be in a situation where we got there and talked to her sister, and suddenly then we were struck with the decision of whether to free her or not. I didn't want that to be a surprise. I would like us to, as much as at all possible, be on the same page before we make any decisions like that. And my vote was, if it came down to it, I didn't have a problem with it, because I don't like the idea of someone, an innocent person, being in prison. You know, that was just my vote. That was all it was, and I apologize if that wasn't clear. I just don't want us to be in that situation where a whole bunch of us do something in the spur of the moment and some of us don't. That doesn't go well for teams. It's better that we come to some sort of agreement beforehand of what we're going to do. But yeah, so we've come to that agreement. We're not going to free her right now because this was discussed with Eve while you weren't here. She actually kind of has a deal going on where if she kills this dragon, her family will be freed. Now, that being said, if that deal isn't honored, if they've been lied to and deceived, well, then there's still innocent people rotting in prison. Then it may be a different story. You know, then fuck them for not honoring their word. And I kind of agree with her on that. I don't personally think innocent people should be in jail. That's my belief. And you're allowed to disagree with that. But that's just what I think.
I think it's just getting a bit ahead of ourselves.
Right.
Just focus on one thing at a time.
Yeah, hopefully it won't come to that. Hopefully they will honor their word, but I don't trust rich people.
I don't trust rich people. All right, well.
Never did, never will.
Not anymore.
I kind of lean over to Scange and whisper again. You stink worse than normal. What happened?
Lucy won't talk out back.
And then those two go and talk out back, and
Nope, I'm not
we
gonna
end the session here because it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah, it is 11 o'clock.
Yeah, that ran long, but we needed it. You guys definitely figured out a lot of things. Ironed out a lot of things, so that's good. And
I asked Weston to do an arcane check on this little shit set.
didn't have intelligence to really look at Arcana stuff.
I
She's
didn't
a
have
caster.
intelligence
She's a good
either.
caster, but
If it was religion, I might be
Yeah.
okay.
Scange it is.
Hey, I looked at it.
You did
And
great.
I saw stuff.
and
There's more I need to
luckily,
figure
all
out.
this gave me a lot of time to write a
All
lot
about
of stuff for next session. So be ready.
Be ready.
So one thing
that's
I do want to point out is you guys did a lot of great roleplay.
And we
so
all get 20 inspiration.
I think y'all get 2 inspirations each.
Hey.
Hey, yo.
Getting low.
You want to know something really funny? I have so much inspiration points, and everybody uses theirs probably more than me. And that's probably because, like, I don't, like, get hit. I
Oh
don't.
my god!
like,
I just
actually-
saw the number of inspiration that Badger has.
Yeah.
Is it a lot?
Holy
I
shit!
have a lot, too. I'm like,
I
I
use
feel like
mine
I don't
often.
use it a lot
All right,
because
I am
don't-
done giving out inspiration since you guys are hitting double digits. Okay.
I'm not.
But I had
I've
to
only
because
got
you guys,
warning
you
there.
guys did very well.
I have 4.
I had 0.
I've got 2.
You guys need to follow their lead and start using more. of them.
I've got 2.
Find
I
a
just
dumb
don't
thing
need
to roll
to.
on. Just add it in.
Maybe
Well, the thing is,
inspiration.
they never miss.
I was gonna say I don't really like miss anything, or there's no like saves or anything that's like dire. So I'm
You
like,
guys are pretty good.
I
at what
double
you do.
bubble, and I don't have to roll for any of that at all. So it's like, okay, if I hit, I hit. I don't, I don't. I still heal people in the end. Like,
I'm
I think
so angry I didn't
yeah.
get to do my bit with Cindy.
It's just annoys the crap out of me.
I
Save
think-
it for the opening of next episode.
I think also,
because,
yeah,
I mean,
part
we're
of
gonna
the
start
yeah,
here and then we're gonna move.
we gotta
I
go.
really did enjoy the role playing
It's like-
today. I had to make up for last week.
Yeah.
Just like an opening to like a western. Woo!
Wah wah wah.
Yeah. It's just both of them.
How do you know it was me that peed on you? You were sleeping.
Clearly, you
Boy,
woke
you
up
woke
and saw a
up.
demon
I
dick
just-
in front
I
of
woke
you.
up and looked you in the eye.
Took a DNA test. Dishonor on you.
I did
Dishonor
that
on your cow.
on you. I don't know why. I just thought to myself, I'm gonna, for some reason, I want to pee on Scange.
You looked into all the alternate realities and saw what happens.
Saw that you peed on me, and I will act to myself. Right.
You just walked by, and a mini dimension opened up where pee came out of it right in front of me onto you, and I just watched this happen in shock.
Strange.
Shock. What happened was
Shock.
he had a.
I was smiling
dream
because I was
that
glad
you
it didn't
were
happen to me.
peeing on him, and woke up and was like, I should do that. Listen,
No, what? There is another tiefling in this area, and he's the one that peed on you.
I like how
It really is.
the
though.
second, just like there's two mad dragons.
No, do
I like
not
how
go
every-
blaming that on me. That's
Don't go
was
blaming-
certainly not me.
I like how everyone else's
And I
moments
feel
were
like
like,
the Bengals
oh
are
yes,
pretty
these are
hard.
character moments and stuff, and then my moment was I get pissed on while I sleep.
You got pissed off?
Should have
Yeah, I've heard
asked
that
him
too.
about this mark first before I peed on him.
All right. Well, I got to get up early tomorrow. I'm gonna bounce out. Before I do, another thing. Damn, Badger. At one point, we had like 9 people in the room. That's
I know,
awesome.
that was great.
I was looking at all the people coming in the room at the
9
beginning of this,
people?
and it might have been because of the Raid Shadow Legends code. I'm not gonna lie, but
Maybe.
like I was like, I don't think I have material prepared for this many people to watch. And then like you guys just started role playing. I was like, good, keep doing that, keep doing that.
It was a good. This was a good
I think it went great.
downtime session to have like
Oh, yeah.
conversations and stuff.
The only thing that was missing was an egregious shopping section
Yeah, well, that's what
And-
Neverwinter's
and
for.
a beach. Yeah,
There's nothing
You guys-
here.
you guys still need a beach episode after everything's done,
A beach. Yes, we all just go to the beach.
and evidently a sleepover, I guess.
And we all have to like forget something and be like, Sing, don't forget you need to put on sunscreen. And you're like,
Sync
I
from
don't
Team
need-
Green to Team Red.
I'm
Oh,
already
no,
ready.
Sync, no, Scan.
every
That's what I
listener-
thought.
He
Oh,
buries himself in the sand. He doesn't get burned.
it's a sand goblin. Ah.
Ten goblin.
Scan just has like the sand mermaid, like sculpture. And he's the head.
Just a starfish bikini going on.
Draw that. Please draw that.
Oh my gosh. What's the? Never mind. I was just thinking about something. I can't even think about what it would look like, and I don't want to describe it at all.
All right, well, GG, I'm bouncing out.
All right.